Hi, welcome back to Tea Time with Allie and
Angelique.
Let's start with tea bags.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly don't know who's
Me
trying to do.
either. I can go first.
Okay.
Hold this cup. A garden is a delight for the eyes and a solace for the soul. By Sadie. Sadie? Sadie? Somebody said it.
He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. This is a Persian proverb. You know,
Get it.
it's fair. Kind of digs into what we're gonna talk about today a little bit. But before we introduce that, Happy New Year! This is the first episode we have recorded this New Year because
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we took a little Christmas break.
It was nice. It was a nice
But
quiet break.
after Epiphany, we said, okay, I guess we'll record another episode.
Gotta start it back.
Yeah. So Happy New Year! We hope your New Year is going great. You know, I don't believe in resolutions.
No.
Kind of prescribe to the philosophy that if you wanted to change something, you'd do it, you know, today, not
Next year.
next Monday, you know.
Yeah.
That tends to be the thing I always say. I'm gonna do that on Monday, and then I don't.
I never do it.
So, yeah. So I kind of prescribe to the philosophy, if I'm gonna change something, I'm gonna do it now instead of
Waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's you, but if you have a New Year's resolution, I hope it's going well.
Hope you're keeping it.
Yeah, I never can, so better on you, you know?
Yeah, no.
Anyway, so the reason that little Persian proverb fell into our topic today is we're talking about insecurities.
Yay!
And you know what? I liked the you have to, what was it? Respect the thorn. So like if you want like good relationships, you want roses of relationships, you have to respect the thorns. So the hard things that people come with, you know, all the baggage.
Yeah. Baggage. Some people have a lot of baggage and some people have a little, but everybody's got some.
That's true. So today we're going to talk about what insecurities are. So, Angelique, do you want to
I can try.
explain it?
So we did very little research for this, and by very little I mean none at all. We're just gonna go out of our own little heads and our own little minds and our own little experiences.
We've noticed that those are our better episodes.
Yeah, they're more sincere, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, so insecurities are things about yourself that you don't like and that make you conscious of yourself.
Self-conscious. Yeah, and so if you kind of dig a little deeper into that, you know, in our episode where we talked about God creating us in His image and likeness, we talked about how, you know, we're all created in the image and we strive towards the likeness, right?
Yeah.
And so if you didn't watch that episode, you should go back and watch it. It's a good one.
It's here somewhere.
Oh, hey, Shiloh. I love it when she just pops up sometimes.
Frequent flyer on the podcast, the videos.
What'd you do?
She dropped something, but I'm not sure she knows what it was. Oh, it was a push pin.
Oh, you little meanie.
It's from our Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Whoops. So anyway, we were talking about going back and watching Image and Likeness.
Yeah.
But so we're all made in His image, right? And so if we're all made in God's image, like God loves us in our insecurities and our flaws and everything, right? And so what's the thing that makes us so self-conscious about the things we hate about ourselves? Is the real question, I think, and the root of it. And like that's how the devil tempts us.
Yeah, he whispers in your ear things about you don't like.
Yeah, like, I don't know, let's say you've got, I've got a pimple on my neck right now, and I'm like, it's so gross. But like, nobody would know if I didn't point it out, you know?
No,
and so it's like those things where it's like, you know, those things you're like, ugh, I don't like that very much. But like, how do you avoid getting a pimple? You don't.
You really don't have any control over it.
You know, and so it's like, yeah, I hate it and I want it to go away, but like it's gonna stay as long as it's gonna stay.
And then one day it's just gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's kind of a really simple one because I feel like our appearances are very easy to criticize.
Yeah.
And especially like for women, like it's a very like sensitive and easy thing for us to sit there and go, well, I'm not as pretty as her, or she's so much skinnier than me. She's got this beautiful like round, I don't know, is it round faces or angular faces that are the favorable ones? I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I don't know. I bet they're all beautiful, but
I'm sure some people think angular and some people think round. It doesn't matter, but I'm sure that there are differences there. Yeah.
But that's all the devil telling us things that we don't like about ourselves.
Yeah. He gets at us.
He does. And so, last week we were talking about, well, we didn't talk about it last week. We talked about it like a month ago, maybe 2.
One time we talked about it, and then
you saw it last week.
You got to visit it.
Yeah, we talked about vulnerabilities and how like sharing that with people that like are close to us are they help us grow, right? Yeah. And so like insecurities are things that can eventually help you grow, right? Like maybe the thing you hate most about yourself is going to be the thing that somebody loves most about you. Yeah. Like, trying to think of an example.
Yeah. I think that growing up, I was super what's the word? Insecure? Yes. My brain couldn't word. Super insecure about my hair because I thought it was ugly. And it's something that lots of people love about me, and I don't love it all the time.
As someone with thin, straight hair that has to be dirty to curl at all, I get it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just like my hair feels so like frizzy and unmanageable all the time that I'm super insecure that I look a mess. And like, I do. I look a mess.
No. Especially after she, like, just right after she does it, it always looks like pristine and perfect. It does.
I mean, I never think it looks perfect, but I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, see? You never know. Yeah. I don't know. I grew up with 5 siblings, and so there's always a lot to compare to, And so, like, I think one of my biggest insecurities is I'm dyslexic. And so if I haven't mentioned that before, or if you didn't listen to my podcast episode where I told a lot of things about me, so I'm dyslexic, and my younger brother, he's only a year younger than me, and he was like gifted and talented, and like he's super smart, right? And so then like I have an older brother, and like he was the oldest, he's the first grandson, right? Like, and usually grandsons are like, oh, they carry on the family name, and like they're so important, and then my older sister is just like beautiful. Like, she's amazing, and she's so nice, and she's kind, and like she's just the package, like she's smart. And then Sarah's the baby, so it's like, you have all of these like great people, right? And then here's my dyslexic child. That's, like, that's what I always thought about myself. Like, I'm the dyslexic, I'm the dumb one. Like, I literally, the day I found out I was dyslexic, I said to the teacher, so I'm stupid. And I was in 3rd grade. Can you imagine a 3rd grader sitting there telling you, so I'm stupid?
No, I think it would hurt my feelings.
I know, exactly. And so it's one of those things where I always have, and I still do, like, I'm very insecure about my intelligence. Like, I always feel like, oh no, that was a stupid thing to say. Oh no, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Like, I genuinely, like, I'm like, I have 2 college degrees, and I don't think that I earned them. Like,
she did. She did all the work herself. She completely earned both degrees.
Yeah, it sounds like a brag. I'm not trying to brag.
It's not a brag.
Like, and so it's like that's just a very big insecurity that I have, is that I'm not intelligent. and I don't come off intelligent.
Yeah. It's hard to be insecure, especially over things that, like, you're the only one comparing.
Well, and it's so funny too,
you know,
because like it's literally, there are sometimes like my brain gets tired and I'll start to not be able to read things coherently. What is it I did it to the other day? Oh, I was at a restaurant and I looked at my boyfriend and I said, why does this say healthy meals? And it was listing like fried chicken and other things. And I was like, healthy? And he looked at me and he goes, Allie, that says hearty. And so it's like, even in like, as 26 years old, things like that still happen to me and I go, oh. And then I think, oh my goodness, I'm just so stupid.
So dumb. But you're not. You're not dumb.
I just can't read.
I can't read.
So like, insecurities are really hard because like then the devil, he'll find them, right? And he'll pick at them and he'll say, hey, this sucks. And he'll tempt you into doing things that are silly. Like, I can't think of, well, like bragging about my 2 degrees. Like, don't boast. You're not supposed to boast. But like,
I mean,
like,
it's not
but
false.
Here's the thing. No, here's the thing. What I'm trying to get at here is that, like, let's say I feel stupid, so I'm gonna go demean somebody else. Like, that's the temptation I feel. That's what I was getting at. Was like the temptation I feel to like go and put somebody else down. Like, oh, I might be stupid, but I have 2 degrees, so you're stupider. You know, that's not a word, I'm pretty sure. Is it? Stupider?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm stupid. So.
You're going to talk bad about my best friend like that again, and we're going to blow.
But anyway, so that's kind of like where I was getting at. Is he'll find the thing you're insecure about, and he'll tempt you into doing things that you know are wrong, but are going to make you feel an instant gratification.
Yeah.
Like,
he does that. He gets you.
In our culture today with like hookup culture and things, a
lot of people who aren't like confident in their body
use other people to make them feel better about their body.
Yeah.
I just said hookup culture, so this is not an episode for children.
Yeah. That's a thing that's happening a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I feel like the people with the higher body counts probably are more insecure in their bodies.
I hate that term.
Oh, I absolutely hate that term. I hate the fact that we have to use it. Mm-hmm. I hate the fact that that's a thing that we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't know what that means, I'm not going to explain it to you because I can't let those words come out of my mouth on here.
I'd say Google it, but I'm not sure you want to read that either.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm almost sorry I brought it up, but it's important because it is, I think, one of the biggest challenges we're facing with insecurities these days is like a lot of people, because everybody is on the internet, they've got filters and all of these things to make them look more presentable or more beautiful or feel more beautiful,
more desirable.
For likes and like all the serotonin from the likes and everything. They are encouraging us to like be like, I don't know, it's like almost encouraging you to be more insecure so you reveal more of yourself to people that don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Because like nobody deserves to see parts of you unless they make a covenant between you and God. Like they're really it. And so like other insecurities that people could have are like things that they've thought about for a really long time, you know? So like something that they're like, I'm not gonna do it. And then they are just then confident enough to do it. And then, you know, people just drag them down.
Yeah.
And that happens too. That's another hard thing is whenever people like feed on your insecurities.
Yeah.
Oof, those are hard. Like they know you'll allow things to happen just because that's who you are. And then you'll just take it, because a lot of people these days are people pleasers, or they don't want to confront their issues, or they don't want to confront other people, so they just get walked all over.
Yeah, that's a true fact.
Yeah. But
insecurities are hard.
And
you know, you can pray to see yourself through God's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good solid way to help with the at least physical, probably also the like personality insecurities you have. Like I think I'm so loud, like I get really insecure that I don't say anything because I'm worried that I talk too much. Yeah.
Yeah, personality insecurities are really difficult.
Yeah, because like how can I help that when I open my mouth it's loud for no reason? I try. I work on it.
Yeah.
But when I get excited, I get stupid loud. Every time. Doesn't matter if I'm trying my best to be quiet. I get stupid loud. And it's really embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, I find myself to be rather annoying. I've been told I'm not.
She's not.
But you guys don't spend all day with me.
So what you're telling the people is that you're annoyed by yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. You're a mess.
I know. But I'm God's best. I'm his best. And he loves me anyway. And he loves you and your insecurities. But I don't know, I think that kind of wraps us up here. If you have any good questions, bad questions, whatever kind of questions.
If you have any ideas for future videos, drop them in the comment. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell to get notifications, listen to the podcast. I think that maybe you're going to hear some familiar voices on the podcast if you go listen to the podcast.
Yeah, we had an episode about intentional dating.
Yeah.
You should go check that out. It was a good episode. Like, I don't like to boast. But that was a good episode. We had a good conversation.
It was a good conversation.
And I genuinely, like, I am very happy with the way that one turned out. Yeah. So please go listen to that episode. It's really good.
Yep. Yeah. Because you need to help us as we strive to be influencers on the YouTubes. It's our goal in life. Look at us. We're dying to be influencers. Anyway, keep striving for likeness, and we'll see you next week if you come back. Bye.
Bye.